CBS This Morning is looking into why prices for many common items have surged in recent years, and today we're focusing on the rising cost of alcohol. Going out for a drink has, get this, never been more expensive. It's not only you. Since 2003, federal data shows a 57% spike in the category they call the cost of alcoholic beverages at bars and restaurants. So what is driving these rising costs? We traveled the country, hitting bars and barley farms along the way in search of answers.
Cheers up, fellas.
If you like to drink, there's always an occasion.
Why are you drinking tonight?
Because it's her 21st birthday.
Yeah. Having a couple of drinks with some friends allows you to relax.
But these days, the bill can be sobering.
We just spent $52 on a couple drinks, and it's pretty expensive.
To find out why, we tracked your drink's journey, starting on a cold day on the Northern Plains.
Every alcoholic beverage on the planet starts on a farm, like this barley farm in North Dakota. Grain from these fields and silos like this could be the source of your next pint of beer or glass of whiskey. And farms like this are definitely where your bar tab begins.
Welcome to the end of the world.
Thanks for having me.
Doyle Lentz's family has been farming barley here for more than a century.
Give it a big shove.
Nice. This is it. That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about, right there. No barley, no beer.
How much do you make per beer?
I make about a penny a beer.
A penny a beer.
About a penny.
All of this for a penny a beer.
For a penny a beer.
Lentz says that's about the same as what his grandfather made.
I'm pretty sure if your cost of your alcohol is going up, probably not happening out here in North Dakota too much.
So what about the brewers and distillers?
Captain?
While many claim their drinks are the best, or their cans are the coldest,
for a smoother, crisper taste,
it's hard to find anyone calling themselves the cheapest.
Taste greatness.
But we found the makers of America's alcohol actually have not hiked their prices.
At least not more than inflation. And the proof is in a store like this, where people buy alcohol for home. The cost of a bottle of hard liquor at a store like this up just 14% since 2003. The price you pay for the very same drink at a bar or restaurant, up 63%.
And you can't blame the people who sell alcohol to those bars and restaurants either.
So much as fun as drinking them.
Jim Catton delivers beer in Scranton, Pennsylvania.
If you were to hear that the cost of alcohol at a bar is up more than 50% in the past 15 years, are you getting that 50% markup?
No.
You're not 50% richer today than you were 10 or 15 years ago?
Absolutely not.
All of which leaves only one possible culprit. America's drink prices are surging at the bar itself, where owners admitted to us that alcohol is routinely marked up by 300 or even 400%, meaning your $10 drink may have originally cost $2.50 or less.
Sazerac is my favorite drink in the world.
Awesome. Well, I'd love to make you one.
Braith Tidwell is the beverage director at Brennan's Restaurant in New Orleans. We wanted to see how she'd explain those rising prices.
So that's going to be $13.
$13.
You got it.
It's delicious.
Yes.
But $13.
$13.
I gotta ask then, this is a menu from 2 years ago.
Okay.
2017.
I was here then.
It's a $10 Sazerac.
It is.
Tidwell blamed state taxes. That is, until we showed her a second menu from 2003.
This Sazerac is only $6.
Oh my gosh.
So the price has doubled since 2003.
Yeah.
So it's not the farmer or the middleman or the manufacturer. The price hike is happening here, it would seem.
Yeah. I agree with you, but you also aren't staying home for an experience. You're coming out. And unfortunately, the guest does have to pay for that in some way.
So do the bars and restaurants. More than a half dozen owners we spoke with say even after price hikes, profits are slim. That's because of big shifts in the industry, including labor costs. Fewer workers are being paid under the table, and many states have imposed higher minimum wages.
Bartenders these days, they come with a giant resume and they expect to make more money than ever. And so all of that ties into a more expensive Sazerac.
Some owners also blame credit cards, which are now used in about 90% of transactions. Those come with fees and a paper trail for the IRS.
So the alternative to a high cocktail price is they're not paying taxes, they're not paying people, and the drinks are bad. Who wants that?
Nobody. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so come to Brennan's, have a Sazerac.
There's always a reason
Tony,
to have a
what is
Sazerac.
What is that?
A Sazerac is a whiskey drink with a rinse of absinthe and a little bit of lemon.
By the way, you can buy a whole bottle for $30.
Very cheap. But first, I want to say thank you to the bar owners who helped us understand this topic, including Ralph Brennan, owner of Brennan's, who I am assured always pays his taxes. And he also put a lot of money into a renovation recently, so I understand why the price went up there. And it's part of a bigger surge, so everything is going more upscale, and analysts call it premiumization. But my concern here is if everything is premium, where does a guy go for just an affordable after-work
To have
drink?
a beer, yeah.
Or to have a date, maybe it's going nowhere, or a business meeting for that matter.
It's pretty astonishing, the price rise. It really is.
Yeah, you can't always drink at home.
Especially when it's only coming from one source. I mean, if it was all the way down the chain, you could understand it better.
The farmer's no richer, the middleman's no richer, the brewers are not making more money. It's all happening at the bar, but they're not even making more money. They're actually just barely getting by.
Yeah.
Again, I say, Shirley Temple, my drink of choice. Grenadine is really fine.
Yeah, they haven't raised the
No
price
price
of grenadine.
hike in grenadine.
You can enjoy the atmosphere.
There will be after this.
And the next morning.
You can enjoy the atmosphere. That's right.